You just saw your TransUnion score, 519. And let's be honest, seeing a number like that can feel like a gut punch. It's not just low. It's a score that can make you feel locked out of the financial world. You're probably wondering if you can get a decent loan, a credit card, or even rent a new apartment. You're asking yourself, is it really that bad? Let's not sugarcoat it. Yes, that's a tough spot to be in. A 519 score isn't just a number. It's a very poor rating that lenders see as a major red flag. They see a high-risk applicant, and statistics show that many people with scores under 580 are more likely to become seriously delinquent on payments. But here's the most important thing to hear right now. This is not a life sentence. First, let's break down what this very poor label actually means. Credit scores, whether from TransUnion, Equifax, or Experian, are designed to predict one thing: the likelihood you'll pay a bill 90 days late in the future. A score of 519 puts you in the subprime or deep subprime category, a group that lenders view as very risky. When a lender pulls your file, they don't just see 519. They see a story that might include missed payments, high credit card balances, accounts in collections, or even a bankruptcy. It signals to them that lending you money is a significant gamble. This isn't a moral judgment. It's a business decision based on statistics. Now, it's also important to note that your scores from the three main bureaus, Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion, might be different. That's because some lenders don't report to all three agencies, so the information they have on you can vary. This score can also happen if you have a thin file, meaning you're new to credit or don't have many accounts. To a lender, a thin file is an unknown risk, while a history of bad credit is a proven risk. Unfortunately, lenders are cautious with both, so the result often feels the same. You're on the outside looking in. So, what does this mean for your day-to-day life? For most mainstream credit cards, approval is highly unlikely. Your best bet is a secured credit card, where you put down your own money as a deposit, or becoming an authorized user on someone else's account. Thinking about a personal loan? Getting one will be tough. If you are approved, expect brutally high interest rates, often climbing over 30%, and you might need a co-signer or have to put up collateral, like your car. Need a car loan? It's possible, but it will be expensive. Borrowers in your score range can face interest rates of 18% or higher, especially on a used car. That can mean thousands of extra dollars in interest over the life of the loan. And a mortgage? A conventional home loan, which typically requires a minimum score of 620, is almost certainly out of reach. You might have a slim chance with an FHA loan, but only if you can make a much larger down payment of at least 10%. Beyond loans, a 519 score can make it harder to rent an apartment or even get a new cell phone plan without a hefty deposit. A 519. TransUnion score is a serious obstacle. It makes your financial life harder and more expensive. But this number doesn't define your worth, and it is not a permanent state. It's a starting point. By understanding what the number means, facing the reality of your options, and taking deliberate, consistent action, you can rebuild. You can turn that 519 into a 619 and then a 719. It takes time and discipline, but you can absolutely do it.